Hello and welcome everyone. Today I'm again under the Golf because these days I wanted to go on a longer trip with it, and I checked the timing belt, the oil level, and the functionality of the turbo. Basically, I checked if the variable geometry is working properly, and the engine was running, and I noticed that this, which is a vacuum actuator, was not all the way down as it's supposed to be. And I started investigating, and I got to the conclusion that this is actually faulty. So how does it work? So if you have a turbo diesel engine, or I think also on the gasoline, it's a variable turbine, it's a variable vane, variable geometry turbine, meaning that it's not with the wastegate, but it's with the actuator like this, moving some vanes to direct the airflow on the turbine. And this is how the pressure is controlled by the ECU. So the main challenge in this type of job is to fit the new one. Actually, this is not a brand new one. It's so the turbine is made by Garrett, so it's not the Volkswagen part. It's made by Garrett, and this actuator also is made by Garrett, which you cannot find separately as an original part, and not even an aftermarket Garrett part. So I got this from a scrapyard, which is way better than mine, as you can hear and also see. This is completely different. So this is actually from the Passat. So it's exactly the same, even this. But don't be worried if you find in the scrapyard or anywhere this kind of actuator. So this is a vacuum actuator pump, which means inside is a diaphragm and a spring-loaded diaphragm. And as you apply vacuum to this actuator will go downwards. So actually this is how you can test this. If you have a vacuum pump, you see if it holds vacuum. If it doesn't, that it means either that your this hose is rubbing against something and it's broken, or either the diaphragm is broken. And in either case, it will be the same. Your car will feel underpowered and even go to limp mode in extreme cases. So I got this one from a scrapyard because I wanted the Garrett original. Even though it's used, it's in way better shape than mine. So I think I will get away with some years of good operation. So as I said, the main challenge is not to dismantle, because if you have access to the bottom of the car, it's easy. But let's say it can be done from the top also, but it's easier from here. So it's simple. These two screws, 30mm, and a circlip here, which you will probably lose like I did, and that's it. Comes right off, and you unclip this from the valve which controls this. So that's it. And the main challenge is to calibrate this one, because the length of this is very important. As you can see, you can it's a threaded bolt style, so it has a nut here which you need to loosen, and then this threads upwards and downwards, lengthening or shortening this actuator here. So I took the old one, measured it, and with the caliper, and in my case it was 94mm. I don't know if this is an ALH, the engine, 90 horsepower, and I put it roughly the same. So I will install it. I already replaced the hose because the old hose was ripped apart, so this fabric was tearing up because of it's old. It was actually still holding vacuum, which I'm surprised of. So I will install this. I will not show you how I do it because, yeah, I almost forgot. It has also a shield, so don't forget this. This shield it goes like this, and as it sits, it acts as a heat shield from the downpipe. So this should be facing the downpipe from the turbo. So I will not filming this because it's hard to reach area. I will show you how it looks and how it's supposed to look when it's installed, because I didn't take pictures with the original one. I simply didn't have the time. See you later when the job is done, correct? So let me show you just how it looks when it's dismantled. So the two here will be this this solenoid, this vacuum actuator, and the actuator should move the upper part of the variable geometry. Let me just see if I can film from the top to see what it actually moves. Well, I tried and actually I cannot. Let me just check like so. So I hope something can be seen. So you see, this is the variable geometry. So the actuator is moving actually this. So when the engine is at idle, this is the lowest setting. So it's all the way down. So maximum vacuum. And when you gas it, you floor it, this adjusts the pressure because the pressure will build up too much. So the ECU will react and this actuator will go up, directing the exhaust gas to the exhaust, not to the vanes, and the pressure will go down in the turbine. The RPM of the turbine will be less than it should be without this. So this is how it's controlled. Okay, so it's ready. So as you can see, that's how it looks from the bottom. The heat shield is towards the downpipe. The two screws, of course. And I don't know, maybe you can see it. Somewhere here is the circlip. Yeah, here. So don't forget this and don't drop it. So yeah, that's how you install it, and hopefully if I don't come back with an explanation, everything is okay. So I set the same length. If not, you need to calibrate it to adjust the length. If you have a new turbine, you also have to worry about this stopping, this stop screw here, which you can see. But in my case, it's not applicable. It's the same turbine. So that's it. That's how it is with the old cars. So even if this was a good car of its time, it has 25 years still. So yeah, you have to deal with every now and then with a breakdown, or not a breakdown, but something that has to be replaced. But made it to the end of the video. I will show you my next visual update, which I just half installed. So here we go. I don't know. Someone could guess what it is? Write it in the comments below.